Hi Tango Dancer, are you always doing the cross in the similar way?
Would you like to discover new ways to resolve the cross?
After you have watched this video, you will know 3 more ways to add the cross to your dancing, resolving with a boleo. So it's a lot of fun and it's also very original.
Hi, this is Pablo and Anne from Tango Space, where we help men and women in London to move better, to express themselves, to dance elegantly and to meet friendly people with our tango lessons.
The cross is, as you know, one of the fundamental movements of tango. We use it all the time and it's always great to have new ways to resolve it, make it more exciting, more interesting. We know that our students love it in London and we want to share new ways to dance it with you today.
Yes, it's important to start adding a bit more spicy and different ways to resolve the cross.
If you love the cross like us and you want to go deeper, make sure that you check out our free How to Do the Cross guide. We are giving you 3 really cool, interesting ways to do the cross so that you can add it seamlessly into your dancing. I will put the link in the comments below. Make sure you go ahead and check it out.
Now we're going to look at the step for the leaders. So, the beginning is the normal cross, yeah? So we go side, I walk outside, 1, 2, and now, before I send her into the cross, I'm going to start changing the physicality of my body, because I want to let her know that something different is going to happen in this cross. It's not just the cross, because what we don't want is to cross and stop. Yeah? Because if we stop, now we don't have the impulse, we don't have the dynamic to do the boleo that we want to do. So basically, the boleo is a consequence of this energy, of the dynamic that I put in the last step of the cross, before the cross. So here, as a leader, I want to know that when I'm sending her into the cross, I'm sending her with a different dynamic, with more energy, more impulse, to create boom, the little boleo. Yeah? So I'm using the last step before the cross to create the energy.
Let's look at the steps and the technique for the followers. So we do the side step with them, back, here you feel the physicality of your leader changing, his embrace is becoming a little bit tighter. When you feel that, you want to do the same so that you are able to feel the sharpness of his lead. So you want to tighten a little bit your embrace, and here you actually don't want to do anything. So it is not you who is doing the boleo movement. Let the movement come from the embrace. It's because you are pivoting from the embrace with some sharpness that your free leg flies. You want to make sure you relax your hips, your knees, your toes in order to get this flying movement. And then that's how the boleo is going to work here.
Now I'm going to show you in the close embrace, and yes, it's very important to do this moment in the close embrace, because the way that we are going to feel in the embrace is very important for her to understand that we are changing the physicality of the body. We are engaging much more the core, the arms, the embrace, to produce this energy, this dynamic. So we show you now in the close embrace.
The second way to resolve the cross with the boleo is a little bit more sophisticated, because here my leader is not going to invite me to change my weight after the cross. So let's look into that.
Yeah, the idea is that we, the leaders, we are in control of the changing of weight, of her weight. So I'm not inviting her to cross her weight. So ladies, here you have to wait to see if the leader change the weight or no in the cross. So we show you now in the close embrace. Now let's break down the step for the leaders. So we begin with the apertura, side step. I walk outside of her with my right leg. 1, 2, cross. Here I'm going to suspend the position. I'm going to hold with embrace to make clear that I'm not changing her weight. Yeah? Because if I drop my center, or if I drop the intention, she's going to automatically change her weight because it's the most common way to do it. So here we really need to make sure that she's not changing her weight. So with her free leg, we are going to invite her to do a circular movement that will produce a boleo from the center. So again, when she's in the cross, from the center I go around her to produce the little boleo. Depending on the energy of the dynamic, will be smaller or bigger at that moment. And then from here, I'm going to invite her to do a forward ocho, and then we pivot together and we meet here in the center.
Ladies or followers, let's look at your steps. This is really a technical movement, so we will look at the side step. We go back, back. Here, this is a good reminder to never dance automatically. You don't want to cross automatically. The leader leads the cross and the change of the weight. If you feel that there is a suspension in his embrace, you don't change the weight. So you simply cross the leg and then wait. And here he's going to invite you to go to do dissociation with the upper body. So it's really the torso, the upper body that is leading the movement. Torso, hip, and then you let your leg fly. And the third movement, so the cross with the boleo that we want to show you today, is very interesting. We are adding a forward boleo with an Americana. So you will see there's a slight change of direction. It's really fun. Let's look at the movement.
Now let's break down the step for the leaders. So we begin with the apertura, side step, I walk outside, 1, 2, and now again, before I go into the cross, it has to be the intention of boleo. So that means I'm going to give more impulse, more energy. So here I'm going to send her into the cross, but at the same time I'm going to go around with the center of my chest. I'm going to go slightly around of her axis to produce a forward boleo. So, boom. Yeah, so I'm inviting her to cross, but at the same time I'm changing her direction, the position of her torso. Boom. And then from here I collect and we go together into the Americana. We show you from another angle.
Let's look at the steps for the followers. So we start with the apertura with them, and then again back step, the steps of the cross, back step, and here. So here you want to keep the fluidity of the movement, but you will feel two leads. The first lead is that he's inviting you to do the cross and make you pivot a little bit, and then there is the lead of the boleo. So when your leg is here, you will feel the embrace starting to invite you to dissociate, and that is bringing you your free leg. So it's you go with the upper body and the free leg follows.
Show this.
So first lead, cross and pivot, and then boom, suddenly the boleo, which brings the free leg up. Forward, and resolve in front of them.
Now we are going to have a look at this in the tango embrace, and you will see that in this resolution we need more space. We need a flexible embrace to allow her to dissociate and to produce the boleo, because in the previous examples that we give, we keep the close embrace, but in this one we need to make sure that she's in her axis and she has the space to dissociate.
We are very curious about which of these three movements and three resolutions you prefer. Can you please let us know in the comments below? Is it number 1, number 2, or number 3? We really would like to know how you are going to use this. Include it into your dance setting. Please let us know in the comments below. And now let's have a look at all three with tango music. So we have looked at 3 ways to resolve the cross with boleos. However, if you really want this movement to work really well, we really recommend that you make sure you know how to lead the cross perfectly and how to follow it perfectly as well. That's why we have created a free guide for you. We are looking at how to lead the cross in 3 different ways, but really with a great technique. I will put the link in the comments below. Make sure you go ahead and download it. It is really going to help you add this type of movements in a smooth and joyful, playful way when you are dancing in the milongas.
Yes, and remember that you can add these kind of movements when the music is choppy, when it's rhythmic, like viaggi in this case we were showing, because when the music has these accents, we can do the emphasis in this kind of resolutions where the music changes, so we change our physicality as well in the moment of doing the movement.
If you like this video, make sure you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to do these movements with a friend, a favorite tango partner, make sure you share this video with him or her. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We share weekly video tips that will help you learn tango much faster, and especially.
Please keep learning and keep sharing your dancing, because the world of tango needs your embrace.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.
Bye.